May I have your attention, please? The show is about to start. Welcome to Anything Goes. My name is Hugo Manning. Hopefully, we have an exciting show ready for you this week. We've got some jingles, some new jingles. You've just heard the first one. I've got three. We've got one for a technical glitch. If something goes wrong partway through the show, I might point it out. I might get a little jingle going. It's quite a fun little jingle. And then you'll notice that we've also got a what have I been watching this week jingle, where I'll be also joining that with a segment of the show. So yeah, all very exciting things to look forward to, and hopefully you stay with us. We're going to start us off with a very fun song, a song that I'm quite enjoying listening to right now. This is Moonshine, the Chrometric edit by Caravan Place. Right, that was Moonshine, the chromatic edit, the chronometric edit, I mean. It's a difficult name to say, chronometric. Anyway, that's by Caravan Place. It's been a real struggle. So we're week 12, 11, we're week 11 of the coronavirus slash since I started. I'm now on holiday. I'm officially on holiday. I've got the next few weeks off, so this show should get incrementally better, or at least if it doesn't get incrementally better, it should stay at the same level. No, but I have some plans to make the show easier to do in the future. There's a few things that I'm trying to implement, and yeah, maybe next week I'll have a guest on again, since I'll be able to spend the time to do all the required editing and etc. Just things that need to happen around the show. I'll be maybe launching one of the shows during the period that didn't get launched. That was with Sam. Just spend a bit more time on that. That'd be good. So yeah, there's some exciting things happening. Yeah, I spent most of my day yesterday in the Singapore Ministry of Manpower, handing in my my work holiday visa. So now I'm just on a holiday. No work, only on holiday. But hopefully, come within the next couple of weeks, I'll be back on a working visa in my new job. So round of applause for me. Kind of the same job. Well, same company, new role. So it's very exciting. Yeah. So hopefully there's exciting things happening in your life as the coronavirus kind of subsides a little bit. Although I do notice that in some places they really haven't heeded the notice of staying separated and etc. And as a result they're really struggling again. So I honestly wish all those places well, because nobody deserves to be sick. But yeah, we'll continue our show on a cheery thought, which will be hard after that one. But yeah, I think the cheery thought is things are slowly getting better for a lot of people. So there will be no more empty streets, as Diamond Thug might put it. This is Diamond Streets by Diamond Thug. Empty Streets by Diamond Thug, not Diamond Streets by... Anyway, you've got it. Empty Streets by Diamond Thug.
From the west side coming
Right. So in line with the world opening up, there's many people who've kind of got into many habits of being at home. I would say I'm quite a good homebody. In terms of whether I choose to go outside during the coronavirus or not, I think so far what has been proved to me with the ability to go outside is I haven't taken up that opportunity, really, unless I've had to. So yesterday, I did go and get my hair cut. No particular reason. I mean, it was a little bit messy. I guess it wasn't too bad. It wasn't sort of. I got it cut just before the break, quite short, so it wasn't a big deal. But yeah, I think people are going to be, particularly myself, are going to be slow to get out of the kind of mindset required to be kind of held in one place. But you know what? I'm finding it quite comfortable. I didn't particularly struggle with the coronavirus. Just staying at home. I like where I live. I like my home. I get a lot of enjoyment from researching and looking things up on computers. So yeah. Many people don't have it as fortunate. I guess again, it's got a bit down. You want to know something fun I saw yesterday? I saw my first double wrap. My first extra safety double wrapped face mask. Oh boy, that guy looked like he was ready and rocking to avoid corona. I mean, maybe it does something. The double wrap. It certainly makes breathing a lot harder, I imagine. But yeah, it was an interesting sight to see somebody with two masks on their face. I wasn't really sure how I feel about it. Maybe you guys have feelings about it, and you can. I'll give you a bit of time to just rave at the screen, like, what a silly man, or, you know what, that's a very logical thing to do. Just get it out now. I'll give you a couple of seconds. Alright, well, that was a couple of seconds. Hopefully you've got all your anger out or empathy out on that. We're gonna go to the next song because we actually have quite a full lineup of songs this week. It's quite a strange occurrence, and again, yeah, it's a good lineup. So we got Alison Mosshart singing "Rise."
To the other side, our love is a rolling. It's yours, alive in mine. We will both wander broken, certain that we have died. On a day much like this one.
Right, I want to talk to you for a second about the word impression. So, YouTube has decided that when I upload a video, you can see how many people were had an impression. An impression was made, or I think it's closer to number of people who could possibly have seen your video had they have clicked on it on the view that they were at. And it was like 38. Not great numbers. I would have to guess that somebody with 1 million views probably has like something like 30 million impressions. They probably have a lot anyway. I'm quite happy with 38. That makes it about 15 impressions per view. That's not bad, I guess. But it doesn't say it has to be a good impression. Just an impression. What it would be good is to know whether they had a good impression by them scrolling. I guess if you just scroll by the video, you've not been impressed. You've had a bad impression. Whereas if you do click on it and decide to listen, you've been good impressed. I guess that's the way it'd work. Oh, and the other thing is, I noticed that I can add pictures and I can move the picture around. So that's fun. I've been doing a bit of that. I'm sure you might count it as an Easter egg. I know people like Easter eggs, so that's one for you guys. Easter eggs. If you want me to stop, sure, I probably will stop. Probably will stop. It's probably not in the middle at the moment as well, which is another thing that I hadn't really noticed up until this point. Is that frustrating? It's probably quite frustrating. It's probably leaving you with a bad impression, the fact that it's not in the middle. But you never know. Yeah, all about impressions. I had another thought in my mind, but it seems to have dashed away. So, I'm gonna get the song to dash towards me, and the song that is on the playlist that's dashing quickest towards me is Watershed by Giant Rooks. So, oh, he's collided with me.
I talked a lot, oh I thought a lot about what we came here for. But I've never really tried to stop the flight of the cannonballs. Tired in the morning and tied to the screen. Applause the illusionist, I feel it coming to me. Watershed in my head, I light it all up. It's a small world, it's a small world. Stay in bed, and you said, beat yourself up. It's a small world, it's a small world built for you. Atlantis calls, Atlantis roars. Better not set your lungs on fire. On the dance floor, we move and we talk until we can't no more. Why do I sigh? Why do I deny? I built a wall 1,000 feet high around my bed to keep the boom out of my head, asking myself, when do we go? What do you most of all? Tired in the morning and tied to the screen. Applause the illusionist, I feel it coming to me. Watershed in my head, I light it all up. It's a small world,
Right, so in creation of this podcast today, I actually, you know what I did? I did some research. Not something I do often, but some little tips and tricks just to change the way I've been doing it for the last sort of, I don't know, 6 years, you know? But I think the clearest tip or trick that they try to emphasize is that I should stick to one topic of conversation or one kind of direct path. And you know what? That's really not the anything goes ways. It's a bit, it's said to have a clear title and a clear subject matter. And that's going to be a real struggle with the way the show works. So hopefully you don't mind. And you can figure it out. Basically, the concept is that there is no base concept. Anything can happen. And I get that maybe a lot of people won't enjoy that. Also, fun thing, there's another podcast called Anything Goes with another guy. Seems to be like a fitness guy. I'm not sure whether I want to be associated with that, so could change my name. I don't think I want to change my name. Also, technically, I think I had my podcast well before he had his podcast. So, in terms of intellectual property, we're also both named after a TV show type thing anyway, so it's kind of a bit irrelevant. But, yeah. I did notice that when I searched my own podcast up, that he actually has an account called Anything Goes, whereas I just have a show called Anything Goes. And I have a very silly title to my channel. I think I'm gonna have to change it. I think changing it's the only real recourse, because I think it might put some people off or get some people involved. I don't know. If you see my name change on my YouTube page, then don't be surprised. Is all I think I can tell you from that. Maybe I'll be hiding in plain sight so that it will make people seek it more. That's a really bad transition to Hide plus Seek by Derek Simpson. Do people like it when you put together terrible kind of transitions? I don't know. I doubt it. You know what? I doubt it. Maybe I think they just cringe a bit. But is this entire show just cringy? Maybe that's the case. Maybe that's my target audience. I'm gonna have to do some market research. But until I do that, we're gonna do Hide plus Seek. No, and Hide plus Seek by Derek Simpson. kind of thought that it is very possible that I hadn't turned on the microphone the last time I did speaking, but fortunately, I think I did it correctly. Here would be the jingle had I have not done it. Testing 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I quite like that. It's kind of like an acknowledgement of some level of failure. There was some level of failure actually in playing that song. Or was it the last song? It was Watershed that I struggled with playing. It kind of played and then stopped and then played. Ooh, I think we're at a logical period through the show where I can get the other jingle going. What I've been watching this week. Right, good one. I like that. Well, I'm not sure I like it completely, but it's a start. It's a start anyway. What have I been watching this week? Well, this week, our family ran out of all the series that we've been watching. We've been watching 3 series up until this point of coronavirus, which has been good for us. We've been watching The Newsroom, we've been watching Endeavour, and we've been watching The Crown. But now, we are out of episodes of all of those shows, all at the same time. So we're having a bit of a tough time with where moving forward, because we're a notoriously picky audience, our family. And so we've been scrolling through Netflix's catalogue, and so I thought I'd just give you an idea of what's been on Netflix. So the Spy, we started the first episode yesterday. Yeah, good. I think it's quite good. I think that's going to be a watchable one into the future. Sacha Baron Cohen. Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, bit of a serious role. Mum's maybe not super into it, but I think there's not too much violence and not too much kind of psychological warfare that I think it will work. And then we have what's it called? Like Filthy Rich, or like The Heist. Maybe it's called The Heist. Or something like along those lines. I should really know the name. Good. Again, good. It's in originally it's in Spanish. This is a problem for me, because when people speak, I look at mouths quite a lot. And so if the mouths don't sync up with what they're saying, because as the English translation, it's like overdubbed, and it's a real struggle to pay attention to the storyline and really get involved with and empathize with the characters when you're being distracted by things, you know? But it's got a good storyline, so there's some real hope with that into the future. Then we watched Ozark. Ozark, maybe not a real mummy-friendly TV show, but quite good. I quite like it. It's kind of got a little bit of a vibe of Breaking Bad before it got bad. Yeah, I stopped Breaking Bad about season 3. It all got a bit samey, so hopefully it doesn't all get a bit samey with Ozark. It's probably sacrilege saying that I stopped watching Breaking Bad at season 3. What else have we? Oh, Living with Me. That's a good one. We seem to be enjoying that one. It's like a half-hour thing, and it's just easy to watch, and it's perfect. If it's it kind of fits everything. It's not too silly. It's not like the American kind of exceptionally silly type of thing. It's got some wit about it. Then finally, a little bit out there, we've been watching. Is it RuPaul's Drag Race? No, that's not the one. It's like it's like got 5 guys who help fix people. I can't really remember what the name is. Some 5 gay people trying to fix people's lives. Anyway, unexpectedly, the family's getting on with that. I'm not sure how long, how committed we're going to be to that. But it's been good. It's been good enough. It's been holding itself steady. It's nothing too offensive. there's a lot of positivity in there that I think a lot of people are drawn to. There's a lot of negativity in life that just isn't required. And I think it really pulls some of that back. So well done on them. And that concludes kind of what we've been watching this week. Next week, I'll have a more full assessment of exactly what we continue to be watching. And in terms of movies-wise as well, maybe. But we're going to listen to It's Alright by Furtag and James something. James, his full name is cut off. See, here we go, because James's full name is cut off. Testing 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I quite like that. I quite like that. Do people like it if I make weird sounds? Probably not. Anyway, here it is.
You said you think twice before leaving here tonight. It makes me sad inside to know people feel and cry. It's alright, it's alright. It's alright, it's alright, it's alright. Wish you'd call. It says it all. Living for an It's alright, it's alright, it's alright. 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 It's alright, it's alright, it's alright.
Right. It's alright, said Furtag and James. To move straight on to the next song. I think it's great timing to move to the next song. Just after the last song. Straight after the last one, not with me talking with this dreary stuff in between. Let's go straight to it. This is Cool to You by Teenage Priest. It's explicit. Testing 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Right, do you like that little jingle just before? Something went wrong. I keep double clicking the play button, which makes it pause, which is a bit annoying. I'm gonna have to get better at that. There should be a drinking aspect of this show. Water, if you're if you're under the age of 18, always water. Just get plenty dehydrated. Every time there's a technical issue, or just every time that I play the jingle. Maybe I could be really popular in colleges because of that. You never know. Worse things have happened. Unlikely. And it's unlikely that I am cool to you. I'm cool to myself, but maybe not cool to you. It's tough to be cool. I'm gonna play you the next song and leave you to think about things. The Hot Chip remix edit. Why is it a remix edit? That's really, that's just too much. And it's by Dowie Freya. I don't really do very well with the stress marks on top of alphabets. So hopefully I've said it right. It's by Dowie Fryer and Hot Chip. I probably butchered his name. Poor guy.
Though I know I love you, I find it hard to see how you feel about me. 'Cause I don't understand you. Oh, you are yet to learn how to speak. When we first met, I will never forget. 'Cause even though I didn't
Well, that's another one for the drinking pile. Not doing very well at this, am I?
Testing 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
Well, hopefully you're enjoying the jingle. Maybe I'll take it out or make it shorter. That's a bit annoying. I thought I was doing everything good. I mean, most of you won't make it to this part anyway, but if you are making it to this part, I honestly thought that this episode I was doing pretty well in terms of the technical issues, but it just seems to be one thing after the other at the moment. I have something written down on my phone actually to talk about temporarily, so let me get it up. I should have been prepared ages ago, shouldn't it? Ages. Useless I am. Useless. Here we go. Drafts. Saved in drafts. Nope, not that draft. Here we go. Thoughts under the draft column. Oh yeah, this was what happened when I went to the MOM yesterday. Ministry of Manpower, for those of you not in the know. Some guy got a drink from a vending machine. Bearing in mind, he probably spent good money on this drink. But what did he proceed to do? He chugged it down. He was going to be there for like 3 hours. He bought a drink. Fair enough. That's perfectly forgivable. Almost advisable a strategy to buy a drink in that situation. But to then just, with the audacity of just downing it straight after you bought it. What goes through that guy's brain? It's just, what? Honestly, had no idea what was happening. I was watching him in shock and awe. Yeah. So yeah, very exciting day yesterday. I was able to leave the house, and so was actually able to absorb some things, observe some things happening, which is quite, which helps this show, not tremendously, but at least a little bit. Anything helps, right? So you've just had a preview of what's going to be coming up next, so I might as well just play it for you guys. It's called Good Enough by Aiko and Maribel. This is the second last song of today's show. I hope you've enjoyed it. It will keep happening, hopefully. We're up to maybe we can get to 50. If I get to 50 videos, I might get to 50 views. That'd be exciting. Anyway, here is Good Enough.
I can tell we're broken. Never thought we wouldn't make it through. All the walls are closing in. Don't know how to win without losing. Even though we got some problems, I just wanna spend my time with you. Even though we cannot stop it, I just wanna spend my time on somebody I loved. If we give it up, at least we know that this was good enough. Hold it up, oh love. If we give it up, at least we know that this was good enough. Even though we got some problems, I just wanna spend my time with you. Even though we cannot stop it, I just wanna spend my time on somebody I loved. If we give it up, at least we know that this was good enough. Hold it up, oh love. If we give it up, at least we know that this was good enough.
Right, that was good enough for me. Hopefully it was good enough for you. That's what I strive for. Good enough. Maybe I should make that the new theme shoot. The theme shoot? I can speak sometimes, I promise. Theme tune of the show. That'd be good. I quite like that. Maybe I'll play again next week and we'll see how it works as the theme tune of the show. We do have a theme tune. Maybe I'll play that next week as well. It hasn't come up a lot recently. Sign of the chimes, really. Just moving on. Just moving on, moving up to bigger things is what I'll put that down to. I might lose some viewers, well, listeners, on this last song. Not purely because every minute you lose a viewer, but because it's a bit of a faster pace, sort of not really the standard type of music that I play on here. But I was rocking out to it. I was buzzing on coffee. Yes, was it yesterday? The day before yesterday, Thursday it was. So Saturday today. I was buzzing on coffee and I was like, God, buzzing on coffee, this song sounds great. So if you're buzzing on coffee, just at this particular, wow, it's really all gone downhill from where we started the show. Yeah, if you're buzzing, then this particular song might be your cup of tea. Especially if it's caused by a cup of tea. This is Chapel feat. Wave IQ by Willers K and Wave IQ. This is the last wow. This is the last song of the day, so I can stop speaking and I can go and take some speech lessons, I think, is the strategy for the rest of the week. Anyway, here you go.